So it's time once again for the Brett Keane. Let's see what bullshit he has to throw our way this time.
Please subscribe, comment, and rate.
Here's more of that vote bot bullshit. As I said, dude, you'd have 1,000,000 thumbs down if that was true.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Brett Keane from God TV Radio. I just got done watching about 10 minutes into a video of Jacqueline Glenn talking about suicide and depression.
So here is the angel of atheism herself, Jacqueline Glenn. I remember when she made this video, and she made it about a month after. It was the first video she made after the death of Robin Williams. And when she made this, when I saw this, I actually sent her a message. I doubt she even saw it, but I thanked her very much for this video. It was the first time I sent one of the YouTube atheists anything, because I actually really appreciated this. In this video, she talks about her friend was recently diagnosed with cancer, and she has another friend that's has severe depression and is suffering with suicidal thoughts. Not one time does she say that she's experiencing these things herself. She talks about how she has, but Brett Keane is, he's making it seem like this video was because... fuck you, Brett Keane. He's making it seem that she made this video because saying that she's depressed and all this shit, and how she's wanting money, how she's trying to gain sympathy to get money. So that's his whole point on this, asshole.
She's basically sharing that there's a loneliness, a bleakness, and emptiness within her. It's amazing whenever you look at her channel, because there's literally tons and tons of videos where she's asking for donations, asking for people to go to her different sites and buy her clothes and all this kind of stuff. Tons of videos having to...
Yeah, she asks that you thumb up her video and subscribe, of course, like anybody else. She asks if you would become a Patreon, which means that you do donate money. And she also supports a clothing brand which sells some pretty cool shirts, I gotta say. So, Brett, I mean, if given the opportunity, if Godware or whatever the case supported your dumbass, you would be holding up their shirt. You'd be making a video every 5 minutes wearing one of their shirts. Buy this shirt, buy this shirt, buy this shirt. And dude, do you really want to talk about that shit? I mean, we know the videos of you going, well, I'm about to get evicted and my family has nowhere to go. We're going to be living on the streets. Please help. And then the other videos where, hey, go to my PayPal and go to my Amazon and buy me a PlayStation 3 and buy me Call of Duty and buy me Grand Theft Auto. We've all seen those videos, asshole.
Do with attacking and belittling Christians, doesn't seem to care about the depression or the sadness that...
And so, you don't either? You make videos, your whole library is attacking atheists. So you're doing the same shit. You're being a hypocrite if you want to go that route.
A God believer might be going through just as long as she gets paid. But she makes her videos, she talks about how sad life is, even though she's got like 200,000 subscribers.
The video was not talking about how she's depressed and how bad her life is. She's not talking about that, Brett, at all. And if you want to equate, fame, people rising up in fame with, all this, one of my heroes, Kurt Cobain, blew his head off and was the biggest rock star at the time. So, bullshit on you, Brett.
Of views and gets paid daily by atheists who are foolish enough to watch your video.
And he's about to say, you know, with the Kurt Cobain quote, Kurt Cobain was an atheist, but, you know, he's saying that, he's going to say that you have a lack of a hole in your heart that needs to be filled by Jesus. Well, Robin Williams was a Christian and he killed himself, unfortunately. So, what do you got to say about that, Brad?
And then on top of that, she does videos about pornography and sexual deviancy and has young children who are watching this kind of...
Well, if I was a parent and I didn't want my child seeing certain things on the internet, I would not let them see certain things on the internet. And two, she talks about masturbation, which I know you're going to say that's a sin, or you would say that's a sin, and I know you don't believe it. But it's actually a helpful form of coping with sexual frustration, asshole. And we know that you flog your ham more than probably anybody on the face of the earth, so fuck you.
Stuff. She's no different, really, than all the other non-believers out there. They all do these videos where they act narcissistic, they act like they're smarter than everybody, they act like they're superior over anyone that believes in a God. But then there's that one day, there's always that one day, at least once every few months, where they do that video. You know the video I'm talking about. My life is miserable. It's horrible. I don't know why I do the things I do. I don't know why I commit the evils and the sins against the world that I do.
I have never seen an atheist make that video, Brett. I've seen you make those videos when you're asking for money and everything else you ask for. I've seen you do that, but I've never seen an atheist do it.
Oh, can I have a hug? It's always the same thing. They will sit there and rock and roll. If a Christian were to make a video stating that they were depressed or suicidal or hurting, hell, the atheists out there have been known to make videos and comments suggesting that someone actually killed themselves. I've actually got a...
We know where the kill yourself comment comes from, Brett. Atheists get it, Christians get it, Buddhists get it, gamers get it, fucking little girls playing with glitter, making unicorn fucking happy sunshine cloud pictures on YouTube get it, Brett. I mean, it's not exclusive to you damn Christians, even though you'd like to think you're being so oppressed, asshole.
A whole folder of videos I've downloaded from atheists where they actually pointed directly at me, well, at their screen, meant for me though, telling me to go kill myself.
Here, I got a new one for you, Brett. Get off YouTube. Get off YouTube. You suck. You suck. You're a charlatan. Christians should know better than to listen to you. You're a fat fucking asshole. Get off YouTube.
But they have their moments. Sometimes life is hard. Sometimes it's tough, you know? May I offer a suggestion for you non-believers out there that are discovering quite quickly that no matter how successful you are, no matter how popular you are, no matter how much materials you gain, no matter how much profit you make off of the dum-dums who watch you and actually think you're the most wonderful thing on the planet, have you noticed that the higher you get up in the food chain, the less happy you get? There's a reason.
No, I think if I had a million subscribers and I was getting paid by YouTube and I didn't have to have a job and fucking people took what I said and kind of admired me for my views and my voice, no, I think I'd be pretty happy with that. I don't think I would be making videos, oh, I'm so depressed. I've never seen the Amazing Atheist make one of those, and he's the highest fucking atheist up on here. Never seen Richard Dawkins say anything like that. I mean, you're being an asshole, Brett. You're taking Jacqueline Glenn out of context. By the way, I'll link her video in the description if you assholes want to watch it and see that I'm not lying and Brett Keane's just being an asshole. Oh, fuck. I hate Brett Keane. I don't even know you, Brett, and I hate you. That says something right there about your dumb ass.
For that, it's because you've got a huge hole in your chest. It's a huge hole in your body, an emptiness that needs filling. You need God, and you need to pray, and you need to ask that He come into your heart. Because I'm going to tell you right now.
Well, I think it's all that cholesterol that's in your heart, Brett. But I love what you're doing here. And this is what a lot of Christians do. They say we're unfulfilled. We don't have God in our hearts, so we're not whole. Isn't that judging? Isn't that making a judgment? And doesn't it say in the Bible that God is only supposed to make those judgments? I'm just asking here. Because, that's what I take from the Bible. I don't know what you've been reading, Brett, but I mean, as we all know, you're an atheist and you're just trying to get Christian views and Christian money. So,
no matter how successful you get on the internet, no matter how Billy Badass you think that you are, you're going to discover what every non-believer I have noticed on this thing do. You guys try to legalize drugs for children, including yourself.
Legalize drugs for children? I have never heard that. I have never heard that, Brett. Ever. Now, I've heard that a lot of us want to legalize marijuana, including myself, yes. What's the harm in that? And also, Brett, I've seen videos of your ass taking big old bong hits. Tell me, you're smoking tobacco in those bongs? Yeah,
And why? Only weak-minded people need drugs.
Only weak-minded people need drugs. Like the Beatles, the Doors, fucking Led Zeppelin. Pretty much, if you listen to music from the 70s and 80s, yeah, that's drugs right there. Some of it ended badly. Yeah, sometimes drugs end badly for some people, and those people need help. A lot of people on drugs need help. There's no doubt about that. But it ain't with Jesus. Unfortunately, a lot of these 10-step programs brainwash people into believing that they need Jesus to get off drugs. Not true. Let me tell you guys something. I was a drug addict, a hard drug addict, and I got away from drugs. I've been drug-free for over 3 years now, and it wasn't because of Jesus and the 10 steps, I tell you that. It's through hard work and determination, like any goddamn thing else.
Weak-minded people need to drink until they're puking and vomiting. Only weak people are into that kind of thing.
And I agree with you, Brett. I agree with you on that level. That if you gotta drink until you black out, or you're doing drugs like heroin and meth and all this, because you need to fill some void. And yes, people do have voids in their life. But we're gonna disagree on it's goddamn Jesus.
You need God. God will give you the strength that you need. I understand. You're floating on this little blue ball out in this dark, lonely universe.
Yeah.
About 200 billion light years across.
Yeah?
That's scary stuff.
It's only scary if there's a comet hurling our way and there's nothing to do about it. That's the only reason why it'd be scary. Fuck.
Scary stuff to think that there's nothing keeping you safe. There's nothing protecting you.
There's not. There's not. Maybe some NASA rockets and some missiles to shoot down those comets. But other than that, what the fuck else do we have to be afraid about? Atheists aren't afraid of something out there in the universe that's going to come get us. I don't even know what the fuck you're talking about here.
And not a damn thing that you do on the internet or in your real life is going to change the fact that you're going to be obliterated in the universe and you're going to become nothing more. Everything.
Yeah, Brett. One day I will die. So will you. And our legacies are the only thing that we leave behind. And just now, Brett, I can say I'm leaving a better legacy than you are. If our Facebooks or our fucking YouTubes are what's being left behind, I guarantee you, I'll be looked at better than you. I might be glanced over, I might be just a little smidget, but people will look back, the aliens that look back that we're generating into the universe and the aliens are picking up, they're even going, God damn, this guy Brett Keane's an asshole.
That you ever worked for will simply disappear, including everyone you love and everything you've ever cared about. That's why you need God. That's why we all need a Savior. We all need a Messiah.
No, we don't.
Program. Peace out, ladies and gentlemen. You've been listening to Brett Keane from God TV Radio.
So, Brett Keane's a piece of shit. We'll just say that. Brett Keane's a piece of shit. He shouldn't be listened to. And the only videos that you should watch are videos like mine that just put his ass in his place and tell you what a phony he is. I am tired of going to his page and Christians are telling him, speak the word, brother, tell these atheists. Because obviously they don't know. They don't know about you. They don't know about your bullshit. And they don't know what a scum you are. I'm going to continue to do this. Make Brett Keane videos until his channel gets removed. And when he creates another one, I'll continue to make Brett Keane videos. Because he's an asshole. And he should be stopped. I mean, I don't know another charlatan like him on YouTube. He's a piece of shit. He's a piece of shit. And that's all I gotta say, folks. Sorry if this was a rambling mess, but Brett Keane just pisses me the fuck off. And I was not even thinking about making this video since it was about Jacqueline Glenn, and I do have a I like Jacqueline Glenn quite a bit, and I wish she would make a response to him. I think it would be hilarious. She could do my videos. I mean, I can't even do justice to her for what she could do with the material that Brett Keane has given us. So with that, thank you for watching. Brett Keane sucks, and I'm the Mad Chameleon. Peace out.